Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another pick a card reading. In today's reading we are going to be taking a look at why your haters are crashing out right now as it pertains to you. And the reason why I'm doing this reading is because the energy was so heavy, like not heavy in the sense where it was like affecting me, but like I was able to tap in. I was really feeling the energy of a lot of like low vibrational people and what they were feeling last night. It was almost like a desperation. I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of these people are sad. They're crying. Some of it is like tears of anger, tears of frustration. Some of it is sadness. I feel like it's a mixture of both for a lot of these people, because they wanted to see you fail in some capacity, or they wanted to take something from you and they were not successful in doing it. And I was feeling that energy strong last night. So I was like, I pulled some cards last night, and it's crazy how some of the same cards came out in today's reading. But we have 3 piles today, and I'm using 3 different tarot decks for each pile. For the first pile, I'm using the Cosmic Slumber tarot deck. This is what that deck looks like. For pile number 2, I am using the Deviant Moon tarot deck, and this is what it looks like. And then last but certainly not least, pile number 3, I am using the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. It almost hurts to talk right now. I'm not sure what that's about. But yeah, if you guys know the drill. You should know the drill by now. If you're new here, pause the video if you need to. Take a moment to pause and reflect on which deck, or even meditate and reflect on which deck really resonates with you the most. Okay, we are going to go ahead and start the reading. I will see you there. Hello, pile number 1 people, those of you who chose the Cosmic Slumber tarot deck. This is going to be a reading. Let's take a look into why your haters are crashing out, or why your hater is crashing out if it's just one. I feel like for this pile it's 1. However, if you feel like you have more than one hater, you may want to watch more than one pile, because whoever this hater is, it's like a lot of emotional stuff going on there with this person. I feel like that's why there's only one energy coming through in this reading. Okay, so why your hater is crashing out right now with the 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Sun card here. Obviously, this person wanted to block something for you, and or you've blocked this person. But I'm more so getting, if you have blocked this person, I don't feel like it's just in like a physical block this person's number, block them on social media type of thing. I think it's an energetic blockage to where they feel like they can't get to you, they can't reach you, they can't touch you for some reason. This person wanted you to be miserable because they're miserable, pile number 1. And why they're crashing out is because you're still stable, you are happy, and you are protected. So that is why your haters or hater is crashing out right now. Also, with the Astronomer card here, when I was shuffling this deck in particular, the Diviner card fell out, but it fell on the floor, so I put it back. But I got a message when that card came out. This hater is crashing out because it's almost like this protection that you have. I feel like they feel like it's your intuition telling you, or alerting you to things before they even happen, before this person even has a chance to do anything or say anything that can jeopardize something for you. Okay. Another thing I'm hearing is your word is bond. So I feel like you guys have a lot of respect. People respect what you have to say about things. People respect your opinion. So if you fell out with this hater, and you've spoken about it to people, that's something that pisses this person off, because they feel like people are going to believe you more than they believe this person, or a particular person. Because I feel like this has to do with, for some of you guys, this person is trying to interfere with your partnerships, your relationships with other people here, or a specific person. With the Miser showing up in reverse here, I'm just getting the energy of somebody who, like, you're always going to be happy. The Sun card. We literally have the Sun card out here. You're always happy. I feel like you seem very unbothered. If you look here in all of these cards, except for this one, her eyes are closed. You're blind, Ray Charles to the BS. I feel like that's you. You're not paying this person any mind, okay? And I feel like that's part of the reason why this person feels blocked. Maybe some of you guys do have this person blocked, but nevertheless, they want your attention and they're not getting your attention, okay? And they want to know, you know, what's going to make you pay attention to them. And I feel like for a lot of them now, they're realizing that you don't care. Okay, you do not care. Okay, and there's nothing this person can do or say that's going to upset you to the point where you fall into the same bitter, miserable energy that they're in. Okay, with the gambler here, I do feel like this person may have, you know, taken a gamble by going against you, pile number one, and that is also why they're crashing out. It's like this person sacrificed possible connections with other people by going against you, because now people may be looking at that person a little crazy, like, why do you have a problem with pile number one and nobody else seems to have a problem with pile number one? You know, people are starting to like side-eye this person or like try to dig a little deeper, ask some questions, right? And so this person is realizing that they have more to lose now if people find out the real reason why they're attacking you or wanting to attack you here. Again, they feel like your intuition protects you from a lot of the BS. I'm hearing you see them coming from a mile away. So I'm just getting like the imagery of like, you know, like when you're playing basketball and like somebody tries to shoot the ball and like somebody just like blocks it. Like that's what I'm getting here. But that's your intuition. So it's like, if you're going to like, say you're invited to a party or something, and you're super excited to go in the beginning before you knew who all was going there, but then something inside of you is like, I know so-and-so is going to be there, and I know so-and-so is going to be there, and I know that they're friends with this particular person, so I'm just not even going to go. And so you choose not to go, and then that person goes, you know, and they were hoping to see you there so they could say or do something to upset you, right? And then you end up not showing up. So these are the types of things that are pissing this person off because they want access. Pile number one. Without access, they can't upset you. You know, and I feel like that's their main objective here. They want to upset you. They want to dim your light. They want you to be negative. They want you to be like them. They want you to take risk like them. They want you to lose your stability. But I feel like also with the miser in reverse, like you are holding on tightly to your sanity. You're holding on tight to your stability, your peace of mind. You can't go out sad by worrying about the things that this person would worry about. Okay. And so it's pissing them off. Now, another thing is, I feel like with this partnership card here, people are taking your side. If there's a beef here, or there's just weird tension and this person is running their mouth about you for whatever reason, people are siding with you. Okay, even if it's not in a full out siding with you and making that other person an op, you know, or an enemy, it's like, I'm not gonna listen to you sit here and try to slander pile number one when pile number one has done nothing to me. I can see why you may be upset about certain things, but have you tried actually talking to pile number one without arguing with them? Like people are seeing through the BS, okay? And this person, your hater, feels like you have something to do with people seeing through their BS, and that's making them crash out because now they're feeling like they took a risk here and it wasn't worth it. Okay, I want to see who this enemy is and like why they have beef with you, pile number one. Why does this hater have beef with pile number one? Please, Spirit. And who are they? First of all, who is this hater for pile number one? You're not worried about this person. I just want to reiterate that. This person could be jealous of a relationship you have. Okay. So I'm just looking at the two people in the Sun card here. You could be happy with somebody and this person is, you know, mad. We got the Star card in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the reverse, and it's crazy how it's coming up on the Four of Wands upright. Who is this hater? This is obviously with the Star card coming up in reverse on top of the Sun card, and the Four of Wands coming up in reverse on top of the Four of Wands upright, and then the Hanged Man on the Seven of Wands. Who this person is, I'm going to call out signs, but it does not necessarily have to be, and it could be any placement in their chart. So we have Aquarius, obviously, with the Sun card. We have fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, with the Four of Wands, and then we have Pisces with the Hanged Man. And what I'm getting with this Hanged Man, I'm like seeing somebody hanging outside somebody's window, like waiting to see something, waiting for you to slip up. Okay. But who this hater is, there's somebody who is like quite literally the opposite of you, but is trying to be like you, because in this movie, you know, she's the mirror on the wall. And if you remember that movie Maleficent, I don't even know her name, guys. It's been a minute since I watched that movie, but you know, when she found out about Snow White, she was upset. She was butthurt. She wanted to be the best. And with Snow White there, she couldn't be the best. Okay, she could lie to herself, but she knew deep down, you know, I have to get rid of Snow White if I really want to be the best. Okay, and that's what I'm getting right here. They feel like they have no room if you're shining this bright. Like, they're just a star, and they're not even shining, you know, as the star. They're not even, you know, accepting their role, whatever that role is, you know, because they're so worried about how bright you're shining, how happy you are, how people are gravitating towards you. Okay, whoever this person is, they lack stability in their lives. Okay, with the Four of Wands in the reverse, I feel like this person gambles a lot. I feel like because this person is so worried about you, it just says a lot about their mindset and what they prioritize in life. Okay, they want attention. You get attention naturally. It's not something that you're focused on, obviously, because if you were only focused on receiving attention from people, you'd be like this person, gambling and losing, right? I feel like you guys are so focused on yourself and whatever you're doing. You could be very spiritual people. Okay, I get a very healing energy from this pile. Somebody that a lot of people really like. Okay, hands down. With the Hanged Man here, this is somebody who's stuck in life. Okay, they feel like they can't move forward, and for whatever reason, they feel like attacking you or trying to get rid of you or getting people to turn against you is going to make them happy. Okay, but at the end of the day, they're still not going to have the stability. You know, I don't know if that's important to this person, but they're clearly focusing on the wrong things. Okay. Now with the astronomer here, this could also have to do with the planets right now for why this person is crashing out. But I feel like this person may have tried to communicate with somebody recently and it went completely wrong. It went horribly. Okay, they may have ended up arguing with the person that they spoke to recently, and I feel like the conversation probably had something to do with you. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at so we looked at who they are. Oh, why they're crashing out. Like why they're your enemy, or why they feel like they're your enemy or hater, like why they hating on you. Let's see, why is this hater hating on pile number one? Because I'm nosy. Yeah, the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups, and I'm hearing intuitively they feel like your life is perfect. Okay, they feel like you can have whoever you want. Okay, and for some of you guys, there's something that happened in the past with the Six of Cups that they're not letting go of. Okay, it gives them sleepless nights. Okay, and I feel like this person feels like they don't want to stop until they've won. Okay, what is this that happened in the past with the Six of Cups in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Strength in reverse? I just feel like this person's just been a hater from the jump, y'all. This is somebody who just likes to prey on other people, unfortunately. But with you, I just feel like you are a lot stronger than this person is used to. Maybe this person is just used to being a bully and trying to tear people down who they feel like are better than them. But I feel like when you came around, it just held such a big mirror to them that they can't escape it. They're having sleepless nights over you. They want, like, I don't want to say they want to get rid of you and like they want to, you know, but they wish you, like, they just wish you didn't exist in their world, in their orbit. Know the people that they know, be in their circle. You know what I mean? The 9 of Swords in reverse, we got the 6 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, there's something this person is just not moving away from. Queen of Wands in reverse. They just feel like they don't measure up to you, quite frankly, pile number 1. And instead of just, you know, accepting that, or I don't even know how to, like, I mean, if you were just yourself and just focus on your own strengths, you know, you wouldn't be worried about how you measure up to somebody else, because you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people in that way, you know? You really shouldn't. But for a lot of you guys, this person could be after like money and status and fame, and they feel like you're in the way, or they feel like you can obtain these things easily and they can't. This person wants to give off the illusion of being in control of things, being in control of the situation. Okay. But overall, they're just, this hater is literally just a hater. They're just jealous of you. They're envious of the life that you have, or the way you look, something. They're just envious. They're jealous of you, pile number 1. And that's just that. All right, so we're going to leave that one there. I hope you guys resonated. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. Hope to see you guys on another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2 people. Those of you who chose the Deviant Moon Tarot deck, this is going to be your reading. Let's get into it. Why are your haters, or hater, why is your hater crashing out right now? Let's take a look. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the 5 of Wands upright, 4 of Swords upright, Ace of Swords upright. With the Alchemist here, I already know what's going on here. You guys are not afraid of the truth. So for any hater or anybody living in that lower vibrational energy and seeking to manipulate and lie and triangulate and cause all this drama and chaos, you're a nightmare, because you're going to call it out every time, pile number 2. And even if you find out something that hurts you, you are the alchemist. You're going to go within, 4 of Swords. You're going to take time out to heal yourself, get yourself back together. Okay. And you're going to come out even better. Investments here. You invest in yourself, pile number 2, and it shows. And these people are mad. Okay. With new projects, learning here. And then we have the Scholar, but it's in reverse, investigation, research. I feel like these people, or this person, wants to know so much about you, but they can't figure out anything. Okay. And I feel like the main reason why this person wants to investigate or research you, learn things about you, is because they were hoping to take an opportunity from you by learning some sort of information. For example, if this is a workplace, this person was looking to find something, some dirt on you, to bring to a manager or a higher up or supervisor, the owner of the company, whoever, in an attempt to get you fired, to make you lose an opportunity, or to prevent you from being promoted or taken seriously in your position or in your job. Okay. They failed to do that with this Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Scholar in reverse. They weren't successful. I feel like whoever this is, they're very, very, very competitive. Okay. This person hates the idea of anybody being better than them. And I feel like this person is pretty ruthless, okay, when it comes to their competitive nature. They're willing to cut down anybody, ruin anybody's life, if that means that they can be on the top. However, this person is learning very quickly that you're somebody very intelligent, okay? And I'm getting the same energy with like pile number 1. I was picking up the energy of, their hater being mad because pile number one's intuition was always warning them beforehand when somebody was trying to do something to them. Okay, and I feel like it's kind of the same thing going on here, but I feel like it's a lot of intellect, a lot of intelligence going on here. You're watching, you're observing the way people are moving, the way people are speaking, you're taking notes. Okay, you're not just completely oblivious out here where people may have thought you were. And I'm looking at the way she's looking in this Four of Swords card here. She kind of looks a little scared, a little nervous. I feel like these people thought that they could bury you. She is underground, and that would just be it. We're just going to get rid of pile number two. We're going to bury them. We're going to make up lies about them. We're going to find dirt on them. We're going to expose them. And that's going to be the end of them. They'll never be able to claw their way out of this. Okay. And they're just going to sit there and they're going to take this because the way you come off may be quiet, timid, or, just uninterested. And so they think uninterested means they're not paying attention. They're not even gonna notice, right? And if they perceived you as being like timid or shy or nervous, they felt like even if this person does notice, they're not gonna say anything. They're gonna be too afraid to say anything, right? But no, these people realized very quickly that, you are aware of what's going on and you're not afraid of them. Okay. As a matter of fact, these people are picking up the vibe that you don't respect them. Okay. For some of you guys, if this does have something to do with a job, these people are perceiving you as having little to no interest in the job anymore, or the people. Okay, these people could be perceiving you as, moving on or getting ready to move on from the situation, and they felt like they could just make you feel bad and make you, give up. Unfortunately, I'm looking at this, look at all your options, many choices in the reverse. Like they just felt like they were going to sabotage things for you. Okay. And instead, they feel like what's pissing them off, or why they're crashing out, is they feel like they've done the complete opposite. While their main objective was to bury you and make you feel small and make you feel, even if they're not perceiving you as timid or nervous, make you feel that way, get into your head and make you start doubting yourself. That's what they were aiming for. Okay, they were looking to talk to you or communicate with people around you and dig up dirt on you. For some of you guys, these people were definitely looking you up online. They were really gunning for you, pile number two. And some of this mirror campaign could have been successful, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because she is underground, and we do have the Alchemist card here and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Look at all your options. I do feel like some of this campaign did work. Whatever their tactics were, I feel like some of them did work, and some opportunities were blocked for you. Okay, however, in this, even if you went through this dark period where you were feeling more sad than normal, or more depressed, or just feeling like the world was against you, what they're realizing is that you're not somebody who's going to stay in that place. Okay, it's actually motivating you to move on. And these people feel like you're going to move on in a big way. They feel like you're investing in something, you're learning something. Heavy on the learning something with this investments and the acolyte here. I'm not even sure that's how you pronounce it. It's like these people fear what you know. Okay, they fear what you know. For example, going back to the job example, if these people were able to successfully get you demoted, steal an opportunity from you, or get you fired, right? You took that anger, that frustration, and you channeled it into a new hobby, a new skill set. You went back to school, or you put time into finding something better, a better job, a better work environment, work situation, whatever. And now you're about to be doing better, or you are doing better than you were when you were around these people. Okay. For some of you guys, this could have to do with school. like a school environment, people competing with you in school and trying to, you know, take credit for your work and, you know, sabotage your reputation and get people to not take you seriously. It's almost like I want to take this person's work, but I can't just do it in the open, or like I have to discredit this person first. I have to paint them so negatively. I have to make them look so bad, so that way when they come to me and they try to expose me for who and what I truly am, a thief or whatever the case may be. And it's crazy I said that because we have thief at the bottom here. For some of you that may resonate, and nobody's going to believe them, because why would you believe this person? They're this, they're that. Look at what they're wearing. Look at how they dress. Look at how it's like little petty stuff that they were like picking at and just repeating over and over again to people, different people even, in order for everyone to get everyone to see you a certain way and not take you seriously. Pile number 2. That was the whole campaign. Now, what I'm getting here, why they're crashing out, because they weren't able to successfully find anything like hard, all of this is just words. Okay, and if you know anything about words and, you know, slander and smear campaigns, they almost always fall apart, and they almost always fall apart because you can only assassinate someone's character for so long before their actions start to prove your words false, and you begin to expose yourself through your actions. Okay, I do feel like instead of you losing opportunities and feeling stuck, this person or this group of people are starting to feel stuck, and now they're starting to look at you, and you have all these doors opening because you were investing in yourself and not in tearing other people down. They're feeling like they've missed out on something. They were focusing on the wrong things. They have doors closing. They feel like they don't have many options. Okay, they're starting to feel insecure. Okay, they're starting to feel buried. Okay, and now they're starting to compete amongst each other. They're starting to be nasty to each other, slowly but surely. Okay, if this was an environment and you left, they don't have a scapegoat anymore. So what do they have to do? They're turning on each other. Okay, and if this hasn't happened yet, this is what's getting ready to happen, and this person feels it. They know it. Okay, because for some of you guys, this person has a very clear idea of how energy works, and they feel the energy coming back to them because they can't get what they've been saying about you to stick. Okay, and if they can't get it to stick, people are going to start looking at them funny. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at who this hater or who these haters are. Who are these haters, or who is this hater? I feel like it's haters with that 5 of Wands. It's definitely a group of people, and they definitely saw you as naive. Pile number 2. Ace of Wands, 5 of Coins in reverse. An insecure group of people, unhappy people, people who don't have reason to celebrate in their own life, or they can't find a reason to celebrate in their own life because they're super ungrateful. And they're too focused on other people. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Very egotistical. This is narcissism right here. Okay, that's narcissism. Knight of Swords. This card honestly didn't even have to come out. A gossiper. These are gossipers here. This is a nasty energy. Okay, this is a nasty ass energy here. Okay. So you have a group of people of at least 3, maybe 5 for some of you guys, maybe 6 for some of you guys, but at least 3 people. Okay, and they watch you, they stalk you. If this is a work environment, they're watching you at work. Okay, they're clocking your moves, so focused on you. It's like their job. Okay, and so like anything in life, the whatever you give the most energy to is what's going to manifest. It's what's going to grow, right? And so if you're focused on your hatred or jealousy towards another person, guess what? It's going to grow. That hatred is going to grow, and it's going to grow. And because you can't put it anywhere, it's just going to stay inside of you. Okay. And over time, especially if the person you're hating on and festering and focusing that hate on leaves the equation, they leave the area, say they move, you know, they move on to bigger and better opportunities, you're still left to sit there with those feelings. Okay? You don't even have anybody to project that anger onto, that hatred onto. Okay? So guess what? These people that you think are your friends, and I'm going to say this too because it's Three of Cups is in reverse, it's a fake group of friends. These people don't even really like each other. Okay? They bond over the fact that they love talking mess about other people. They love gossiping together. They love projecting their insecurities onto each other and onto other people and gossiping. Okay, these people feel disconnected from a source. They feel a lack of motivation. They feel a lack of creativity, a lack of spark for life. These people feel like they'll never be successful. Okay? And I feel like they just got together, they grouped together and decided to gang up on you, pile number 2, unfortunately. Because they wanted you to be the same as them, but lower. They wanted you to feel like you were beneath them. Okay? They wanted you to question yourself. They wanted you to doubt yourself. And they felt like you would be an easy target because of your demeanor, because of the way they perceived you. Okay? They thought you were going to be an easy target. And you're not. Okay. Anyways, pile number 2, it's a whole brand new day. Let's go ahead and finish out your reading. I think I left off, I was talking about where I was asking the question, like, why, you know, these people are hating on you, whoever they are. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Cups upright. So like I was picking up before, this person could be jealous, very jealous of your connections with other people and how other people respect you. Okay. Woo. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Okay. For some of you guys, this could involve a workplace. Maybe you dated a person in your workplace, or a person has a crush on you, or people are assuming that you are climbing your way to the top by sleeping with someone in your workplace. Now, for those of you who don't resonate with that, this is somebody who is competing with you for suitors. Okay? They see you out maybe, or they see you online, they see you getting all of this attention from suitors, and they feel like they want that for themselves. They don't understand why people are always fawning over you, why people are always having crushes on you, why people are always liking you. Now, this could be a combination of both things. Okay? Especially if you have different groups of haters, like say you have haters in the workplace and haters in your personal life. They could just be hating for different reasons. Okay? But it's definitely over your charisma and your ability to attract people, places, and opportunities. Okay? And these people really wanted to block that for you. Okay? They wanted you in misery. They wanted you to give up and start like doubting yourself and not liking yourself, picking yourself apart. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to be in this energy of feeling like you don't have options. Okay? Feeling like opportunities are not coming to you, that you're not good enough. Okay? And if you are not the competitive type, right? Which is why these people targeted you in the first place, because they felt like you would not clap back, that you would not say anything. Therefore, they could not be exposed, right? You're not the competitive type. Okay? And I feel like these people wanted you to feel backed into a corner to where it's like, because they feel or think that you don't have, you know, the ability to stand up for yourself, or you don't have the interest in competing with other people, that they could just back you into a corner and pretty much steal opportunities away from you in front of your face, right under your nose. Okay? But we're gonna leave it there, pile number 2. If you guys resonated with today's reading, don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe. I hope to see you guys on another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3 people, those of you who chose the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. This is going to be a reading. Let's take a look into it. Let's see why your haters are crashing out right now. Okay, so we have the Fool card, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups all upright. We have the Sentinel, the Herald, and the Dancer, and then we have Celebration here, okay? For some of you guys, why your haters are crashing out, they're wondering how, like, you've been through all you've been through, pile number 3, and you still know how to have a good time. You still be going out. You're still happy. You're still, okay? You're just still, okay? Another thing is, I feel like whoever this hater is or haters are, they are people from your past or people who don't have a lot of access to you anymore, or they feel a shift in your behavior or your energy towards them. They feel like they don't have as much access to you as they once had. Okay. You could be going out alone or with new friends or a new lover, right? Having a good time. And this person may be on social media watching you, or they're hearing about these things through other people. Or they could even be spying on you through tarot. So, but this person, why they're crashing out, why this hater is crashing out, is because they expected you to be in this energy of the Knight of Wands for forever. Okay, they felt like you should struggle, pile number 3, especially if this is somebody who did you wrong. For some of you guys, this could be an ex who put you in a third party, had you competing with other people for their affection, for their love, to make you in order to feel worthy of them. Okay, this could have been a narcissist, if you will. And if this was a narcissist, guys, they never want to see you move on and do better, especially not better than them. Okay, they feel like once they exit your life is supposed to just crumble. Okay, because then it confirms all the trash talking they probably were doing behind your back. It validates it. It makes it valid. Okay. And so this person felt like, maybe for some of you guys, if this is an ex, this person felt like you were just going to be hanging on to them for dear life, like for the rest of your life. You were always going to be longing for them. You're always going to come back to them. You're always going to fight for their love, for their attention. But they see that you've moved on and you're looking lighter than ever. This person feels like you have no stress, that you're not thinking about them at all. Okay. A lot of you guys have had a new beginning elsewhere. They're seeing you take a leap of faith. I'm hearing bet on yourself. A lot of you guys are picking up new skills, new hobbies, new jobs. You're making better money. You're looking better. You're feeling better. And if you're not at a space where you feel like that is accurate for you, this person from your past, or this hater in particular, feels like that's where you're headed to. You're already making the strides and steps towards a better future. Plan for a joyful future. So, for some of you guys, why these haters are crashing out too, is it's kind of like you just dance with the rhythm of life, like the Fool. Okay. If you have to drop everything and start all over, you're going to do it. It doesn't matter how many times you have to do it. Even if it hurts, even if you struggle a little bit, you're going to get whatever it is done. Okay. You're not somebody who's going to sit around and wallow in self-pity or continue to fight for people, places, and things that do not reciprocate that energy. Okay. Now, another thing, whoever this person is or whoever these people are, if they're from your past, they actually feel burdened now that you're gone. Not burdened, but they feel like the wounded warrior now that you're gone. For a lot of you guys, you may have shielded this person from a lot of bad luck or negativity, or these people. Okay. And they feel like since you've been out of their life, it's just been an uphill battle for them. Things have just begun to fall apart. So what they were wishing for you is actually happening to them. Okay. And for some of you guys, I'm hearing intuitively, they feel like you're getting ahead. Like you're going to outshine them, or you're going to outpace them, whatever this is. You're going to arrive at some form of success before they do. And for some of them, they feel like they're just never going to catch up to you, but they want to equal you in some way. Okay. They want to present that they are doing as well as you or better. Okay. And they don't know how to, because it's not reality. Okay. They're not doing better than you. They're not even doing as well as you. Because if they were, they wouldn't be a hater. They'd be too focused on their own lives and being happy in their own lives. Right. You guys sure do know how to have a good time. Pile number 3 is the energy I'm getting. For some of you guys, how these haters are crashing out, or why they're crashing out. For some of them, they feel like you're irresponsible, that where you don't have many responsibilities, because whatever you go through or whatever you've going through, you don't wear it. Okay. And so a lot of people from the outside looking in feel like you've just had it easy all your life, and that you don't have to worry about things, that things always happen for you, that you always meet somebody, or there's always somebody taking care of you, that you don't have many responsibilities. Okay. And that probably is the furthest away from the truth. And I'm just saying that looking at the 9 of Wands for you guys. You guys have been through battles that you probably don't talk about a lot. Okay. But because you're in this high vibrational energy, you're a healer, you're healing yourself, right? Your vibration is naturally high, and if you believe in a higher power, you know that struggles or bad times don't last forever. Okay. But strong people. Okay. Now, from the outside looking in, if you have no understanding of that, it just appears that person has just had, an easy life. They don't have many struggles, because every time I see them, they're always smiling, they're always happy, they're always having a good time. While your haters are just sitting around in a corner, even if they do go out, and they're trying to have a good time, all they're thinking about is all of their stress. Okay. And they can't seem to get out of their heads. Okay. And for some of them, they're worried about you. They'll go out with you, for some of you guys, or they'll go out alone or with their friends, and all they're thinking about is how pile number 3 is leveling up. Pile number 3 is moving on. Pile number 3 is unbothered. Pile number 3 is focused on themselves, and they're about to level up so far that I'll never be able to catch up to them. Okay. This person or these people wanted their thoughts of you and what they were saying about you to manifest into reality. Okay, even if you were going through a difficult time, because I'm hearing somebody say, oh, pile number 3 always wears the same thing, or pile number 3 never has their hair done, or pile number 3 is overdue for a haircut. They don't keep up with their haircuts. They don't get their nails done. Whatever the case is for you, I feel like some of you guys may have been struggling, and these people were quick to point it out. Okay, they were very quick to point it out. Or if you lost a home, whatever you went through, pile number 3, these people were quick to jump on that and call it out and point it out and snicker and laugh with other people about the hard time you were having. Okay. And what makes them angry about that is, even though you were going through that, you didn't seem to care. Okay. And now these people are realizing that you were focused on the bigger picture. You were not focused on little minute details like that. Okay. I feel like you guys were laser focused and locked in on a particular goal, or you've just become locked in. Whatever the case is, people are realizing that your priorities they supersede what these people prioritize. Okay. And then they're wondering, why pile number 3 levels up in life, or seems to have it all together even when it's not together. They wonder why, and it's because you always have a goal, pile number 3, and you're not going to let little things interfere with that or delay you in that. Okay. Excuse me, sorry, I was drinking water and now I just can't stop burping. I'm so sorry. These people feel like you're so locked in and focused on yourself, okay, while they're crashing out. But at the same time, you're still having a good time. You're still happy, and you still know how to balance your responsibilities and your goals and take action towards your goals while they focus on you. For some of you guys, you could be the life of the party as well. Okay, so who are these haters though, Spirit? Here we go with the Hanged Man again. Definitely could be Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Who are these haters? The Devil in reverse. We got Capricorn energy out there. And Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Page of Cups in reverse. Who is this hater? Definitely an emotionally immature person, somebody with a very closed mind, a very limited perspective on things. somebody who obviously, very obviously, is stuck on and dwelling in the past. They live in the past, okay? And I feel like this is a type of person who tends to hyperfixate on things. So if they perceive somebody to have slighted them, they're going to lock in and hyperfixate on that situation until they feel like the person they feel like has wronged them has been brought to justice, okay? And I don't mean like, you know, like we do like the pick of cards, like what's the karma for you? For us, that's like entertaining, or I wouldn't even say entertaining. It's more so like if you have a strong, you know, sense for justice, you can tend to, you know, be interested in learning about things like that. Sorry, I'm distracted by something outside. But what I mean in this person's case is they're going to go out of their way to do things in order to interfere with things you have going on in your life, in your connections. They're stalking you online. They're spending an obscene amount of hours obsessing over the situation and how they are going to enact justice. Not the universe, not God, but they, okay, are going to inflict some sort of justice on the situation or inflict some sort of harm on you. And I feel like because this person is emotionally immature, it's heavy on they perceived you to have done something wrong to them. Because I feel like this person is definitely very emotionally immature, okay? This could be somebody who is just very easily offended by things, okay? So if this is somebody from your past, for instance, they could be feeling away because they feel like you ghosted them or you just left them out in the cold and just moved on with your life, and they feel like you shouldn't have done that, okay? We have the Four of Wands in reverse with the Devil card in reverse. This person is lacking stability overall. This person could be without home right now, which everybody goes through things in life, y'all. But the difference between chosen ones and them other people, you know, the people who choose not to elevate in life spiritually and mentally and emotionally, the reason why they don't or why they can't is because they just hyperfixate on the lowest vibrational energy ever: anger, jealousy, envy, okay? And it's not the righteous type of anger that leads to the higher vibrational awakenings. It's low vibrational energy, usually fueled by some sort of envy or jealousy, okay? Because this is fire and it's paired next to the Devil in reverse, I do feel like this person could be very ill-tempered, okay? Yeah, this person feels consumed by their thoughts of the situation with you, okay? They feel like they can't escape you, pile number 3. Like no matter what they do, their thoughts always bring them back to you. And I'm getting like the energy of somebody who's just constantly checking somebody's social media pages or constantly bringing them up in conversation around people they know talk to you, in order to gain some sort of insight on what you're doing. It's almost like they're trying to race you or beat you to something. But then they're realizing, oh, pile number 3 is actually doing this thing that I know I cannot do because I'm not qualified, right? For instance, say you guys worked in the same job, right? And pile number 3, you decide you want to venture off and do something else. Say you want to create your own business. You go off, you start your business, you're doing it on the side for a little while, and then all of a sudden it just starts taking off and you're able to quit the job. This hater is the type of person who they're checking in on that business. Okay. If you run social media pages, they're constantly checking your social media pages. And now that you started the business, it's like, oh my God, what business am I going to start? Right. But they're seeing your business take off. And the reason why your business is taking off is because you have a sound mind. Okay. It's hard to run businesses if you don't have a sound or at least logical mind. Okay. And you're able to put your emotions to the side. This person can't do that. Okay. And so now they're feeling, as your business starts to gain momentum, or you're starting to gain followers on social media, or you're getting ready to get your degree, or switch career fields and start making more money, or switch a job, get a new job, make more money. Because you're doing that, in the same time you're doing that, this person is blocked in those ways. Okay. And instead of focusing on the thing that they actually want to do, the things that they are actually interested in, they are too busy focused on how they're going to one up you, pile number 3, or how they're going to sabotage you. For some of you guys, they're just focused on sabotaging you. Okay. But I feel like for the majority of you, this person is in some sort of delusional competition. Okay. And for some of you guys, this could have definitely involved a third party. So this could be a third party person. Okay. I'm just getting the imagery of like somebody just on the outside hating, just hate watching something take place. Like in a celebration, a party, they're just to the side and they're just scoffing. Okay. Why is this person hating on you? Knight of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. I told you, for some of you guys, they feel like you shouldn't have walked away from something. Okay. And then for others of you guys where this may have been a third party situation, this person is stuck on that person, right? And you've already walked away, and whoever this person is, they're a player. Okay. So they may have gotten into a relationship with this person, or even if they didn't, this person may have just kept them in their life in some way, shape, or form, but they never committed. Okay. Or they never paid this person much attention, right? And so they're crashing out because you seem to have just moved on very beautifully and are doing positive things with yourself, feeling carefree from the outside looking in, living your life, not even worried about this person. This person feels like they're not even on your radar. Okay. Oh, I wanted to go back to the business example I was giving. Like, you start a business, they're watching you. Oh my God, it's growing, or the social media thing, or the school thing, whatever the case is. Oh my God, pile number 3 is going to graduate, get that degree in that super difficult field where they have proven their intelligence, and now they're going to get a very good job because they did really well in school. While I just decided to focus on them and whoever this person is, this mutual love interest is. And now pile number 3 is going to surpass me, and there's no way I can do whatever pile number 3 is doing, and that's why they're crashing out. Look at that, the Lovers, y'all. This definitely could have been a third party situation. If it was a third party situation, this is the other person or other people if it was multiple people, or a gang of people if they've got converted people to their side. Okay. These people ain't dumb. They know you've moved on. Okay. And for others, you guys, it's definitely an ex. Okay. A narcissistic ex or a self-absorbed ex who felt like you shouldn't have leveled up the way you did when you left them. Uh-oh, that fell. But yeah, definitely third party. 9 of Wands in reverse. Your 9 of Wands is upright. So what this tells me is you're carrying your responsibilities well. You're going through life. You're getting through your obstacles and difficulties, while this person is just, they're unable to. They're stuck in the past, for number 1. And number 2, they're just not, they don't know how to carry this. Okay. They're not very resilient. Okay. I feel like it's somebody who gives up very easily. So like I said, when I was saying that they're watching you and they're trying to make sure that you don't surpass them or do anything that clearly, separates you from them, or like will give a clear differentiation between you and them, like make it very obvious that y'all are two different people, very different people. They're doing that, right? But even when they try to do things that you're doing or better, they end up giving up. Okay. When things get difficult, they end up giving up. So this person wants to be better than you at all costs, pile number 3, but it's giving delusion, because this person, I'm telling you, they're very low vibrational, very emotionally immature. Even if they work towards some sort of success in their life, they wouldn't be able to keep it because their emotions are just all over the place. And I feel like this person tends to assume the worst about people, and that they're always competing. They're always envious. They're always jealous. And they're always, I don't want to say they're assuming the worst about people, but they're wanting the worst about people to be true so that they can feel superior to them. Okay. or to have an excuse to treat people like crap. Okay. But also, for some of you guys with the third party thing, it could be possible that this third party may have just been somebody who was trying to interfere or get in the middle of a relationship, right? And it was unsuccessful, and they see you and your person moving on. Some of you guys could have gotten married, or there could have been a recent engagement or something. But yeah, that's why they're hating on you, pile number 3, and that is why they are crashing out. Also, I'm hearing this person regrets a lot of their decisions in life. They feel like they've made their life more difficult in some way, shape, or form, trying to compete with you. So we're going to leave it there, pile number 3. If you guys resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you guys on another one. Bye.